Greetings, people. This is Kensho again. Today I share with you how the truth of non-duality will definitely lead to peace and joy. I know that when you travel the path for many years, you eventually come to a point where you heard everything. You are familiar with every spiritual concept out there. You've read a whole lot of books. You watched every YouTube video. You literally can name every teacher around the globe. But when you come to this point, you have your understanding. You had your insights. But still something, come to a point that still something is missing. You come to a point of what now? This point of what now is something many seekers face. You heard it all. You understand everything spiritual masters are saying. And it makes good sense to you. And you can explain it yourself. I believe you can probably tell me all about non-duality, consciousness, and many more of those spiritual concepts. There was a point in my life that I came to the same thing, I could tell all kind of spiritual concept, everything I knew. But still there was a sense of, is this all? Something in me said, this couldn't be it. Don't you ever wonder? I know all these spiritual things, but is this all? Is this it? When you come to this point, you know that there is still something profound missing in your life. At this point, your heart isn't completely fulfilled. You may know a lot, you may have a lot of knowledge, but where's that sweet bliss that great souls have told you about? Where's that inner peace? In this video, I will show you that you only have to dig a little bit deeper. I will show you how the truth of non-duality will lead to peace and joy. But only when it is your realization. You will come to know how non-duality and inner peace are one. It is one thing. First of all, it's important to know that the words that I'm speaking are nothing more than pointers. Remember that. They are nothing more than pointers. It's of great importance that you recognize the very thing that I'm pointing at in your own life. Because if you don't completely see it yourself, it's just something you heard from me. It will be no more than another spiritual story that may sound good or may sound reasonable, but it's just a story. The truth of non-duality has to be your own knowing. It has to be your own knowing, without the slightest sense of doubt. Okay, now, let's inquire together and bring that what is said to life. Let's see, what is the non-dual truth? It is not something that stands far away from you. It is right here. When I say non-duality, I mean not two, and some call it one without a second. But it's not about the words. It's about what it is referring to. It is basically referring to the fact that there is simply nothing other than this present life, right here, right now. This present life, without any form of separation. that is what you are. Because if you notice with care, for example, the feeling from sitting on that chair. Know your feeling from sitting on the chair. It's no more your experience than the sound of my voice. Both of them take the shape of present life equally. Normally you are confined to make division in your experience. This is a conceptualized division, where you take experiences of the body to be you, and every experience that doesn't fall under the body concept to be something else, to be something other. In actuality, you are every experience. You are every experience of present life. You are the sound of my voice, and you are the feeling of sitting as well. I tell you, whether you see a bird flying through the sky, whether you sail on a ship on the oceans, or you're standing on a skyscraper, watching over New York City, you are the whole of present life. You're all. Nothing is separated from you. See for yourself. Isn't everything you hear right now just present life? Every sound. No, isn't everything you feel, see, or smell right now nothing other than present life? And recognize that nothing of this present experience is separated from you. You are all. You can take a few minutes a day and just sit and see for yourself that there is only this present, without any separation. Now you might wonder, okay, what got this to do with peace and happiness? Let me tell you. When the truth of non-duality is fully seen and totally recognized as the one and only thing that is, as the only truth there is, the root of suffering is completely disabled. But when this root is disabled, peace will be just your nature. Peace will be there. And this root is the ego. And it's always trying to get rid of the present or to get away from it. When you finally have a new job and you make a decent income, the ego will tell you, you don't make enough money. With such a low income, you can't go on vacation twice a year. Just like your friend, you can't do that with such low income. This will only bring feelings of incompleteness and not being good enough, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy. Or if you are a diehard vegetarian and your husband, he isn't, the ego will keep on whining and whining that he must do the same thing. And I can assure you, you will be in conflict with your lover if you keep on pushing him. Keep on pushing him to change to your ways. It might be the end of a loving relationship. Literally, everything the ego tells you is an opposite with the way actual life is. It is always a movement to something other than this present. Always a movement to get away from this. And it brings only tribulation and pain into your life because you're in conflict. Now once there is a non-dual realization that only present life is, there's no more room for ego. There's no more room for it. There's no more fuel to move away from the present. You know that what the ego tells, that the movement of this going away from the present is futile. You literally can't do it. Because this is the only thing that is. present is already. You know what the ego says is a mission impossible. Therefore it has no fuel. All its power has been taken away. And it can no longer bring any tribulation, any suffering. And that's the moment it happens. This is where the transformation truly takes place. You know, the internal conflict of this movement is gone. No more struggling against yourself and the world around you. And when this internal movement, when this internal movement is no more, there's no more drive, to become something other than this. Now when this movement is gone, there's only stillness and peace. And it would touch every inch of your life. All tensions and contractions from all this striving, all this fighting will loosen and fall completely off. You become utterly relaxed and at ease. And in this deep relaxation, joy will vibrate. Joy will vibrate through every cell. And this is a new life where truth, non-duality, and inner peace has become your living reality. Don't take these things from me. Don't take it from me. Discover it for yourself. It is so close. The moment when the truth of non-duality is realized, transformation takes place. Peace and joy will be a living reality. Remember this. If your realization doesn't bring any peace and joy, non-duality isn't really realized yet. Therefore I say to you, keep the faith and test everything that masters say to you. Don't believe a word. Don't believe anything what they tell you, and don't believe what I tell you until it becomes your own knowing. Only then you can say, yes, he knows. I thank you for watching this video. For more insight and inspiration, get my free ebook in the link in this video. And subscribe to my channel. Bless and love. See you next time.